We're standing here, I'm proud to say, with one of the people who is responsible for making tonight a reality. He is the inducted tonight, and I am happy to say, Mr. Reynolds Hawkins, tonight is your night. How you feeling, man?
I'm very excited, very honored.
Give me one of your fondest memories as an athlete here in Amityville High School.
Wow. I guess being one of the only few runners in New York State as a freshman to make the state meet and to place in the state meet. And at that time, running the fastest time of any 14-year-old in the nation.
That's amazing. 14 years old, guys. In high school.
In high school.
So do you have anybody that you coach now that reminds you of you?
I have had a lot of sprinters and jumpers. I haven't had distance runners, and I was a distance runner.
Okay. Tell us this. To be inducted into this Ring of Honor is quite a privilege in itself. How does it feel to have your name next to some of the legends of these hallowed halls?
This has been very difficult for me because I've always felt like there were so many other people that was more deserving of this honor. But for people to feel that I deserve to be in here, I'm just speechless.
It's humbling. It is humbling. Reynolds, I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. And enjoy, man.
Thank you.
We're here with Mr. Richard Maher. And Richard, you're being inducted tonight for the Amityville Sports Hall of Fame. Tell me how you feel about that.
I feel great about that. I'm very thankful and happy I'm getting inducted.
Good, good. Now, I hear a lot of good things about you, but why don't you let the people know why you're here? Tell us why you're here.
I'm here for football. I played football for Coach Howard on his team, and I was all-league guard. And on the wrestling team, I was three-time county champion and league champion twice.
Tell me about that. I hear a lot about the wrestling with you.
Yeah. I was, and eventually I went to the Junior College Nationals in Worthington, Minnesota when I went to college, up in the Orange County Community College. And I remember warming up for the finals. When my first year I went to the Nationals, I got injured. I separated my rib cage and my my shoulder.
Wow.
The first year.
Wow, is it still in good shape? You still
Yeah,
got it?
yeah,
It looks
it's
good.
all right.
All right, you look good.
And the next year I went back and I won. I just said I'm just one good Amityville wrestler from a long line of many years of great Amityville teams. And
well, I'm glad we have you here tonight.
Okay.
I'm glad you were able to make it. And is there anybody you want to say a special hello to in the audience tonight?
no.
Well, there you have it, folks. No.
Just want to thank all my friends in Amityville for this honor and thinking of me at this time.
Awesome. Well deserved. Well deserved. Thanks, buddy. Ms. Santos?
Hello, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good.
Well, in case you guys don't know, Ms. Santos is also my mother-in-law, so this is a very special interview for me. So tell me, as a contributor to Amityville Sports, give me some of your fondest memories.
Okay. How much time you have?
Not too much, because we have to eat.
Okay. Now, I remember back in 1970, the late 70s, when the Cosmos came over here. I had all the Cosmos players come over to give our clinic to our soccer team. And
That would be like Michael Jordan coming to do a basketball clinic here.
if you know anything about soccer, you know Pelé,
Right.
you know George Quinaglia from Italy, Pelé was from Brazil, we had Ramon Mifflin from Peru, and we had Warner Roas from the United States, who was the goalie for the Cosmos. And they came over here and they gave a clinic to, but then one day, because, what's his name? I'm getting old. Cut that out. Anyway, we had Ramon Mifflin used to come every week because he lived across the street from us. And one day he had one of these Pescatelli boys. We used to call him the Pesky. And Bruce was a soccer player.
Our host, Bruce.
He was a soccer player. And he was just finished with a clinic for the soccer team, and then he was walking away, and he thought it was Bruce going to the football team for the football games, and he was dressed like a football player, and Ramon said to him, no, you can't play football. You have to play soccer. You can't play football. So he says it was Tom. I think it was his brother. Bruce's brother says, no, that's not me. That's my brother. And it was very funny because Ramon came to me and said, you got to tell him he cannot play soccer. He cannot play football because he's a soccer player. Anyway, I thought it was funny. That's about it.
Well, there you have it, folks. Some of the fond memories from Jeanette Santos. Jeanette, we love you.
One more thing.
Yes.
I was the only person, the only parent that got a red card from the ref at the soccer game because of my big mouth.
Wow.
Feel great. I'm glad to be here, seeing all my friends and my family. My family's here. I'm just glad to be here.
As an athlete in Amityville High School, give me one of your fondest memories.
My fondest memories is playing on the baseball team in '75, and we had a real good run. We may not have the best players in the league, but we had some real competitors, and we put together a run, and we went into the league playoffs, and we got pretty far.
Wait, so you're telling me Amityville actually had a good baseball team at one time?
Oh, wow. You didn't know that. Yeah, we had a great baseball team.
I don't think he's been out to see us lately.
No, we had a very good baseball team. We had a very good coach, Mr. King. We had some good pitching, some good defense. We got pretty far into the league playoffs. So I think that might have been a year we might have won 20 games. I'm not sure. But it was the most games that the baseball team had ever won. Yeah.
How was it as an African-American young man playing baseball on Long Island? Because I know a lot of the teams are probably, not all black.
Yeah, it was no big thing. It was nothing ever happened. There was no problems or anything like that. No, it was being black or white didn't make any difference. Everything was fine.
That's what I love about Amityville. It doesn't matter what color you are, as long as you can play.
That's right.
It's all good. All right. Anybody you'd like to say hello to tonight? Any shout-outs? Anybody you'd like to pay tribute to? Who was somebody that you truly respected in your athletic career here in Amityville?
Well, I really respected Dale Pescatelli. He was a good friend of mine. He was the shortstop on our baseball team. He was the quarterback on the football team. And just all-around good athlete, good teammate. And and when we weren't on the field, we could just hang out and just, and we're just good friends, So, and, Pescatelli, he's Italian. So and that's the way it was in Amityville. It's like, it didn't matter you're black or white, we just all hung out together. There were no problems. So Dale was an exceptional teammate and a buddy of mine. So. Yeah.
It's a nice suit you got on, man.
I try. It's all about the wife. The wife picked it out.
Okay. See, he has to say that, folks. Believe me, I'm married too.
Oh yeah.
So tell me something. How was your high school career here in Amityville?
It was awesome. I started my freshman year. I thought, man, I don't know if I was ready for the varsity team, but Coach Agostino, he wanted me to play on the varsity team and just get experience. And I started pretty much, I don't know, started like Drake, started from the bottom. Right. Now we're here. So we didn't do so well my freshman year. I think we lost the league, but then it just kept increasing and increasing and increasing. And then my senior year we made state. We made it to state, but we lost in state. So I was just happy that we made state, and it felt like I achieved something.
Well, making state is a wonderful accomplishment as a young man to make. How did that help you collegiately?
Collegiately, because we had to play against the competition that we did during the playoffs. It helped me because when I got to I played Division I basketball at Coastal Carolina, and some of the players that I played in the playoffs I was playing already in college. So, and just the pace of the game in the playoffs compared to regular season is different, and that helped me big time.
Let me ask you something. When you were here at Amityville, who were some of your sports role models? Like, who were some of the people that inspired you here in this building to become the athlete that you did?
Well, Coach Ag always told me about Shelton Jones. I never got to see him play, but I heard a lot of good things about him.
You know he was in the slam dunk contest.
He was in the slam dunk contest. I did not get to see that. And of course, Mike James. Mike James used to always come back and play with us, and he always inspired me to get better and better and better. And that was great for me.
Well, you know Mike James is the Amityville Horror, right?
He is the Amityville Horror. He is, but he was a big part of my basketball career here, because he always stayed positive regardless of because I don't know if he was drafted through the NBA, but he worked hard. He went overseas and he just kept working and working and working, and he just never had that I'm not quitting attitude, and look what it's brought him, you know.
Well, that's why you're here, because you kept working and working, and you never had a say die attitude. And brother, tonight is your night. So congratulations, and we'll see you there. All right. Here's the second half of the Hingson tandem. Here's his lovely sister, and she's being nominated today. Tell everybody who you are.
My name is Sharice Hingson, class of 1997, and that's about it. What else you want to know?
Well, first of all, I want to know, what was some of your inspirations here as an athlete in Amityville High School?
Oh man, there's a whole lot of things. Just growing up here in Amityville, just being a warrior. The thing is about being a warrior, it's a tradition. It's nothing that is just like, okay, we win here and there. It's more of what the past has brought to the future. For example, Takeda Barnes, Jackie Guidros, people like that, we inspire us. And just the family niche. When it comes to being a warrior, it's a family thing. It's not just being a warrior and we just go to school here. It's everything. When it's a warrior, it's a family. It's hard to put it.
I'm glad you said that, because that's something that we need to rekindle here in the community. I don't think the kids quite understand what it is to be a warrior.
Ooh, it's a pride. It's a pride. It's something deep down inside. It's winning. It's hanging out together. It's memories after memories after memories. And
what's one of the main reasons you're standing here tonight?
Oh man, I think it's just the village that raised me. I have to say, just my parents, my coaches, people that surrounded the community, and I have to give it to my brother as well. Him and I were in the same grade, so we basically competed against one another. My thing was just trying to be better than him, and at the same time, as I was trying to be better than him, I didn't realize I was getting all these other accolades and helping out my team, and just the camaraderie around the Warriors itself, and building that bond helped.
I love your team spirit. I really do. It's
it.
infectious. It's infectious. Yes, I'm feeling. I got the fairy dust all over me. But anyway, it's so good to talk to you. Yes. Enjoy your night. Tonight's your night.
Yes.
So enjoy yourself. You look wonderful.
Am I?
Yes. Red carpet. Red carpet. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.